Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. So today we're just going to be doing some stock checking and picking up from where we left off before lambing. So anyway guys, let's get into this video. Okay, so first we're going to have a quick chat about lambing. So obviously the content levels went down on YouTube. It's just really hard for me to make long form content when working on somebody else's farm at lambing time because it's so busy. Now it's the 21st today, so right up until the 18th we were lambing sheep at a crazy rate. So on the 18th we had lambed 650 out of the 700 sheep, which could be anywhere up to about 1,000 live lambs on the ground. And then everything slowed way down, and that's the point we're at now, where we've got about 50 left. They're going at a very slow rate. It doesn't take as much work, it's not nearly as intensive, so we can start getting more content out in the channel again. And we're now in the process of just starting to get ready for summer. So all the cattle are still in, but we do have some some sheep with single lambs up on the hill here. We'll check them out in a little while. The tups are down here now, which is the males, so we'll be looking at them as well. And we've got hogs out to the hill. But before we go checking all that, as you can see, I've got some feed bags on here. We're gonna go feed some cattle and have a look at the calves born this year. I'll just talk quickly what's about to happen. So basically the young stock, we haven't seen them yet today, but the young stock or the yearlings, they'll go out to all these grass fields down here at this farm where I live, and the cattle and the calves, they will go up to the other farm, and then they'll be split into 3 groups for breeding, and so will the bull will go with them. They'll be split into 3 groups for breeding, and 3 bulls will go out with them, and then they'll spend the summer and the autumn out on the hills up at the other farm. But what we've got here, so we've got this banking, this rough banking, and this bit of hill up here, and this is where we were feeding those hogs all winter, the ones we brought across from at the fields. So hogs are basically ewe hogs, which means young females, and they're all up here now. So they got pushed up here a couple of days ago, so we're going to head away up the top there and go and have a look around and see how they're getting on up there. So when they're up there, they don't get looked at every day. They sort of get looked at every second or third day. So let's head up and see how they're getting on. guys, that was the hogs over in the hill, which is actually a way over that way. Now we're in the this field, which is basically the one straight behind my house, and we'll see we've got some sheep just up there at the fence line. So in this field we've actually got two little groups here, so there's another group in the field up over the hill. But in here, what we've got about 10 sheep with a single lamb each, and these are all quite young still. These are about 3-4 days old. And then we'll go into the other field, and most of the sheep in there are sort of 10 plus days old. So these will eventually join them. There's only about 45 in there right now, so there'll probably be another 100 sheep to come down to these fields over the next week or so. Just heading over to the older lambs now. So like I say, most of these lambs here, they're much bigger, and the vast majority of them are over 10 days old. Some of them will maybe even be close to sort of 18 days old, and you'll see just how quickly that these young lambs can grow at such a young age. There you go guys, there's some of this changes starting to happen and moving from winter time farming to spring and summer. So what we're going to see in the next couple of weeks is a lot of cattle, well, all the cattle going out to grass. Like I said, youngsters out to grass fields, cows and calves out to the hills. We're going to see a lot more sheep coming down here, and hopefully I'll get a video of some of that stuff going on. Even if it's in work time, I might just take a few clips to show you guys afterwards. That would be nice. But for today is one of the first days that we've had so much as an afternoon off since April began. We've been working flat out, so we're going home to put our feet up and chill out for the rest of the afternoon. Thanks for watching guys, and that'll do for today's video.